Welcome to Little Minds Big Imagination. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future stories. And now let's continue with our story, Visiting Grandparents, Summer Memories. Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by rolling green hills and colorful wildflowers, lived a young girl named Emily. Every summer, Emily eagerly awaited the opportunity to visit her grandparents' house, nestled in a quaint countryside. Her grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, were full of warmth and love, and their house was a treasure trove of memories and stories. As the school year came to an end, Emily's excitement grew with each passing day. Finally, the summer arrived, and she packed her bags with her favorite books, art supplies, and a sense of adventure. Her parents drove her to her grandparents' home, a charming cottage with a white picket fence and a beautiful garden blooming with vibrant flowers. As Emily stepped out of the car, she was immediately enveloped in the comforting embrace of her grandparents. Their smiles were radiant, and their eyes twinkled with joy. The familiar scent of freshly baked cookies wafted through the air, and the sound of birds singing filled her ears. It felt like a little piece of paradise. Throughout the days that followed, Emily and her grandparents embarked on countless adventures. They explored the nearby woods, hunting for hidden treasures and collecting colorful leaves. They spent hours in the garden, planting new flowers and watering the ones already in bloom. Emily's grandmother patiently taught her the art of arranging flowers, while her grandfather imparted wisdom about caring for the earth. In the evenings, after enjoying delicious home-cooked meals together, Emily would cozy up on the porch swing with her grandparents. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they would share stories from their own childhoods. Emily's grandfather recounted his days as a sailor, regaling her with tales of vast oceans and distant lands. Her grandmother shared anecdotes about growing up on a farm, complete with mischievous farm animals and endless summer days. One afternoon, Emily discovered an old dusty trunk in the attic. Excitement bubbled inside her as she opened it to find a treasure trove of forgotten treasures. Among the trinkets and photographs, she found a faded map with mysterious markings. Eager to solve the mystery, she showed it to her grandparents. With eyes gleaming with adventure, her grandfather explained that it was a map of a hidden waterfall deep within the forest. The three of them decided to embark on a quest to find it the very next day. Armed with the map, a picnic basket filled with sandwiches and lemonade, and their unwavering enthusiasm, they set off on an unforgettable journey. Through thickets and over babbling brooks, they followed the map's winding path. The air was filled with the fragrance of pine trees, and sunlight filtered through the canopy above, creating a dappled play of light and shadows. After what felt like an eternity, they finally arrived at their destination, a magnificent waterfall cascading down moss-covered rocks. Emily couldn't contain her joy as she ran toward the waterfall, feeling the cool mist on her face. Her grandparents stood by, watching her with hearts full of love. They knew that these precious moments spent together would forever be etched in their memories. As the summer days slowly turned into autumn, it was time for Emily to bid farewell to her grandparents and return home. Tears welled up in her eyes, but her grandparents assured her that they would always be with her, even when they were far apart. Years passed, and Emily grew older, but the memories of those magical summers with her grandparents remained etched in her heart. Their love and the time they spent together shaped her into the person she became, an adventurous spirit with a deep appreciation for nature, family, and the power of storytelling. And so, in her own way, Emily continued the tradition by sharing her grandparents' stories with her own children and grandchildren. Through their tales, the love and bond she shared with her grandparents lived on, forever reminding her of the beauty and warmth of visiting grandparents. Thank you for listening to Visiting Grandparents, Summer Memories.